Selassie gives it right back to him. And now the ball down the right side. Nicely handled there by Barroso. Offering the rebound is tucked in by Kuipers. Goal number 13 on the season for Hugo Kuipers.
And from midfield, this ball from Zinkernagel is pinpoint onto the foot of Leonardo Barroso.
Inside the 6-yard box, a lot of bodies right in Sirois' kitchen right now. And you mentioned those central defenders with all their height. Gonzalez is right there. Elliott will make his move right now. Zinkernagel looking to go right out the middle, and they score! Flicked in front. And it looks like it is Gonzalez that got a piece of it.
Well, they scored direct from the Olympico. Elliott able to get in there. It goes over the head of Gonzalez, but he's a threat there, and he draws the attention of the Montreal defense.
Emil Forsberg with the Red Bulls. First corner of the evening. Into the mixer, takes the deflection, it's in! Alexander Hack! And in the opening quarter hour, the Red Bulls energy, the Red Bulls press, and ultimately the set piece leads to a 1-0 lead.
His own players, the goalkeeper has to do better, but the Red Bulls get a number of players in there. You just see it's between.
Sergio Busquets, Messi again. The return from Suarez. Lionel Messi, what a ball! Here's Alba shooting, tie game! Oh, that was gorgeous. Jordi Alba with the finish. Messi. The magnificent setup, and we are tied at 1.
But brilliant play from the best player to ever play the game, and he plays it to one of the greatest ever left backs. And the end result is that Inter Miami find themselves
third different center-back partner in the last 3 games. Maxi Falcone has been the constant back there. It was David Martinez. It was Tomas Avilas in the previous 2. Let's watch Luis Suarez across from Messi. Lionel Messi again. Alba poked in. This time Coronel got only a piece of it, and Miami's got 2. Segovia was there.
Disappointed, the form that he's in, the goalkeeper that he is, he'll be disappointed that ended up in the back of his net, that is for sure.
It's Telesco Segovia's 6th goal in the league. Busquets. Going long for Messi. It falls for Redondo. Federico Redondo. Will he get a second chance at it? Still Redondo. Red Bulls need to get this out of harm's way. Instead, Segovia pounds it home. Miami makes it 3.
They get forward. Red Bull, they've got the players back, but nobody takes control. Nobody's able to clear the danger, and they just rang off the box.
That most would agree, suspect defensively in the early portion of the season. That was corrected to some degree as the year went on. Busquets, beautiful ball ahead. Here's Messi bearing down on Coronel. Lionel Messi. His 17th of the year.
The rest, he sits down Coronel and then just puts the ball into the back of there. And just when you think you're getting yourself back into the game, one of the greatest ever.
Jordi Alba racing ahead. Kramaski with relatively fresh legs. Suarez to work it across. Messi again. Oh my! A bonanza brace.
But the pass from Suarez, you will not see a better pass all weekend.
Amaro, a couple of former Premier League stars in Amaro and Zaha matched up for a moment. Now Slish. Mayamba! Well, that's the sort of spark that this club and this building needed.
The run by Mayamba, perfectly timed, perfectly redirected, and Schleich just puts it on a dime.
He is going to get the start in this second half. And right off the bat, Charlotte FC finding the feet of Pepiel. Now Vargas, Toklamani looking for it at the back stick, and it's in for Charlotte. 15 seconds into this second half, and there's the crowd having their say in this young rivalry.
You don't even get your sticker changed on your board yet. And it's Vargas making the overlapping run. And a just nice little clever touch right behind the back line.
Pepiel. Zaha. Still Wilfred Zaha. Well, whatever Dean Smith said at halftime clearly worked. Charlotte FC all over Atlanta United in the first 15 minutes of the second 45.
Through the field very many times tonight. If you were to look at his heat map, he hasn't been there. And look at where he starts his run. He starts it there, and he takes a clever touch.
Dumia got it through for Zaha. Lays it off for Pepiel. 3-1 Charlotte. They are running rampant in this second half, and it's Pepiel who has been leading the charge and finally rewarded with a goal of his own. It is an utter collapse in the second 45 minutes from Atlanta United, and Charlotte FC and their few thousand of traveling supporters.
Atlanta United, we can sit here and talk about the brilliance and the combination in Zaha and Pepiel arriving late on the box and putting it through the leg.
Not stupendous, to put it lightly. Almiron. Lobjanidze back for Almiron. It's Emmanuel Latte-Lat. And it's Nixon. 3-2, and Atlanta do have an interest.
Puts it on the foot of Latte-Lat, who just keeps enough width. Tim Ream has to step to the ball. Latte-Lat drops.
Here's Atuesta, formerly of LAFC, of course. It's a lovely ball over the top. It's a real problem for New England. Ojeda in behind, and Ojeda scores. And cue the consistent theme of inconsistency for New England Revolution. Orlando City flying on the road and leading at Gillette Stadium.
Oscar Pereira's side this year than last year, and it's Atuesta playing from deep with the left foot, stands it up beautifully in behind Ivicic.
Here's Yusuf. Angled ball played in, falls now into the path of Thomas Shankala. Goal! Off the bench and straight into the headlines. New England Revolution have a pulse.
Chancalay brought in to add that extra number from a deep area, takes that first touch, a slight hesitation.
Boy, is he giving them something. A goal and the way back into the contest. Angulo on the far side. Cross goal he goes! Brilliant! Instant response! Ojeda on hand again. Orlando City's number 10 goes from 11 to 12 goals in Major League Soccer, and Orlando restore their lead.
To put it right on that left foot, just needs to lay it off. A deft touch there, and then
in his account and looking to put Columbus in front here in the 32nd minute. Gazdag, bottom corner. At long last, Daniel Gazdag has opened his account in a Columbus Crew shirt.
Penalty, low corner, she opened the hips and then knocks it into that low corner.
But it's kept in this time by Rolls, and now Benteke. First chance he's had a to really touch the ball around the penalty area. Here's a ball in, and it's been taken! All that man needs is one moment. And we're back on terms.
It's just unbelievable, the timing of this. And we talk about, this is what Benteke gets paid for, 7th goal of the season, but it's impossible to mark him there because he's so big and strong.
Herrera, Russell Rowe trying to cut it back. Arfston poked away, shot, goal! Off the bench and onto the score sheet for Lassi Lapalainen. His first on the season, 2-1 Columbus.
Yeah, this ball across from Herrera comes into Russell Rowe, another substitute. Arfston tries something and the ball just pops up.
Lesnes gonna set things up, curling ball in, back post, loose and put in! Alejandro Bedoya scores for Philly, 1-0 in Houston.
And Dorsey, because of this bounce, now he changes his thought process. Instead of leaving it because he doesn't know where Bedoya is, he now is trying to cushion it back for Jonathan Bond. And he did the ice in his veins celebration after that goal. Let's see if he has ice in his veins right now against his former side. A penny for the thoughts of that man.
Jack McGlynn scores! McGlynn against his former club, level in Houston.
Of where Jack McGlynn wants to be and where he's wanted.
But you're so focused on what your team's doing. As soon as you transition, they're in acres of space and they're looking to run behind, come short. He's in again.
Chasing after it this time is Andres Perea. Perea with a shot, and it's in! New York City have been threatening in transition, and now they capitalize. For Andres Perea, he has scored his first goal of 2025 with New York City FC.
Look at the areas. Look at the full centre half go in. Miller's gone in, and now Brody the forward. He's the wrong side. He's not strong enough to come over.
On the left-hand side of the attack rather than the right side. Now he's centrally, and he wards off Ojeda. He leaves it for Munoz, and Munoz tiptoeing forward, still there, blocked by Freeze. What a save! And it bounced in! Shallowy! A birthday goal for Daniel Shallowy to tie it! You knew that was written in the stars tonight!
It's in the back of the net.
Goal Sporting Kansas City, number 6 of the year for Daniel Shallowy, a 29th birthday goal.
Leggett gets it back from Ramiro. Left-footed cross, Musa, good touch, lays it off, the shot, the goal! The 19-year-old Kaike! His first MLS goal, and FC Dallas have the lead.
Fantastic goal from FC Dallas. First, it's the patience, the technical ability, and the understanding. Great ball.
Ramiro looking for Farrington. Second-year pro, wants Musa. Musa, what a touch. Petter Musa's in! Petter Musa! He has put this team on his shoulders time and time again.
Shows a little bit of everything here. Musa, the strength, the movement, and the technical ability to understand Baumgartel's caught too aggressive.
Roman Burki, as good at this as anybody in Major League Soccer, trying to keep his team with a sliver of life. It's Musa, steps up and scores! And St. Louis City feeling the burn tonight thanks to Petter Musa. 2 goals and an assist, and FC Dallas. I'll show you the goal here from Musa.
Head up the whole way at the last second, just approaches the ball a little bit more aggressively.
Kay for Chicho, and now Ricketts on the overlap. Good work on the ball, closing speed out in front, and Preston Judd makes it 1-0. Quick touches from San Jose, and a beautiful service from Jamar Ricketts, touched home by Preston Judd.
And you look at the timing, just an overload, 2v1. Look at the footwork just to free himself up. A long touch out in front of him.
Joseph Martinez, the veteran, one of the great goal scorers in the history of Major League Soccer. And he had the equalizer late in the 2-2 result Wednesday against FC Dallas. This one comes right back in, and we're tied! The Moose is loose! And he levels the game at 1-1. No Jordan Morris, no problem. Danny Musovski on duty.
No Martinez, no problem. Preston Judd gets his goal. Then on the other end, quick little transition, bad turnover, bad clearance. And it's just a wonderful weighted ball. I agree with you. It feels like there's going to be some gaps and opportunities for both these teams to maybe put some more on the score sheet.
Over the top for De La Vega. Musovski asking for it. There it is! A brace for Danny Musovski, and Seattle had their first lead of the evening.
The first half we saw San Jose sitting a little bit deeper. They take the risk to have a little higher line here in transition. We might get an offside, but
one in each half. Trying to find a response. Good place to start. Espinosa on the free kick. Driving it into a dangerous spot, and a big save from Thomas, but the follow-up from Chicho to make it 2-2. Huge save from Thomas, but Arango on the doorstep to equalize.
You can see how important set pieces are in any match. Espinosa with a phenomenal ball, and that's
all sorts of distractions, and finally cleared away by Thomas. Musovski won it. Rodon to play it wide. Here come the Sounders. Seattle looking for the lead again! An absolute laser into the corner from Pedro de la Vega. It's 3-2 for the Sounders.
By Musovski. He slots it through the line, and you can see Rodon recognizing de la Vega isolated. I mean, look at the quality here. A lot of the
closed down there by Rosted and recovered well. Strong challenge in from Brugman. It's all clean. Mukhtar beyond one. Mukhtar forcing the save, and Saric follows in. There is number 18 for Sam Surridge. The Toronto resistance broken.
Sam Surridge. Yet another goal for him.
FC Cincinnati's 10 years as a club, getting into some golden years, but they want to, at the very least, make an MLS Cup. They've been able to find their way into the big competitions. What a shot! No!
There it is! He was building up to that moment. And very little celebration, as if he was anticipating it.
Always wants it on his left. And what does he do? Very casually. First touch set, already knows. Far post.
Largely in favor of the visiting team. Hollingshead skips past Yamane, and here's Bouanga in behind. Denis Bouanga, 1-0 LAFC! And he writes his place in El Tráfico history!
Great little turn here to get by Yamane, and now Garces can't defend Bouanga in space. Great little turn from Hollingshead.
And off he goes. Knocked on by Delgado. Ordaz now. Bill Wilson is on the far side. Ordaz is crossed. He picks up the lone man. He scores! It's Galaxy joy.
but self-inflicted issues for the LA Galaxy backline. Nobody.
And Peck has missed 2 of his 3 career spot kicks. So what a moment in El Tráfico to get the Galaxy back into it. Here goes Peck to score. It's one back for the LA Galaxy and game on in El Tráfico.
Told you you'd throw form out the window when these two teams meet. It doesn't matter. Peck wins a penalty and then definitively steps up and gets them right back.
Feels Yamane away from Segura, helped on by Bouanga for Ordaz, and Bouanga is away and he's carving straight through the LA Galaxy back line and he scores a quite wonderful goal! This really is his game.
And here he is trying to play a combination off of Ordaz, but he doesn't connect, and it doesn't matter. 20 yards, 50 yards, 80 yards away, Denis Bouanga is going to run at you.
Pace into the attack as Yamane played it in ultimately, but that's what they're going to need in these dying minutes if they're to get back in the game. Try and open LAFC up, and here they might do. Peck! Brilliant! Royce set it up, Peck finishes, a brace for him, this one far, far from over. LAFC 3, LA Galaxy 2.
Together to get him back in. Royce plays into Painso. Painso does a good job of just baiting Segura, then playing Marco Royce.
But it's final seconds at El Tráfico now, surely. Painso turns away, works the angle, plays it square. This is Peck, he has 2. Wide it goes to Cuevas, 4 in the middle. In it goes to Cedar! Oh, yes! LA Galaxy have blown it out of the fire! Incredible!
Delivers every single time. And it doesn't matter where you are in the standings. And it doesn't matter what you did last year.
Holte trying to play that one through. Lovely ball, well measured. And Campo! Santiago with the save, and the rebound is in! Laborda was the first one to track it down. Might have come off a defender. Doesn't matter to Vancouver. They have the opening goal.
That first touch right. Shifts it out of his feet, and now it's about reactions. Who can react quickest? And it's unfortunate.
Numbers dry. So far, Vancouver have defended these well. Moves the near post. White with the flick. It's going to sit up nicely. Bombino miss it, and the second effort is in. Pilcher, the centre back, with a super cold effort into the top corner. San Diego a level.
And then it's about reactions. The scuff shot from Bombino, but Ian Pilcher.
Julian Gressel will take this corner. Forey there to head away for Portland.
Great header from Forey. Got up well.
Another chance now for Gressel. Another good ball, and it's headed in! It's Anthony Marcanic! A goal-scoring wizard at the left wing-back spot, Marcanic.
Plan is working to perfection. Keep the game tight and then prey on an opportunity.
Smith to take the corner. High into the air, Forey knocking it down. Zuprich trying to leave it. Chara, Mosquera, Fernandez!
Well, they've been grinding and grinding and grinding. But at some point, the quality needed to come through. It needed to shine.